Her knowledge and power was almost unmatched. Although she was one of the greatest and oldest elves in Middle-earth, born in Valinor during the Year of the Trees, she was the fairest. Many called her the Lady of the Woods, or the Lady of Light. The elven settlement of Lothlorien in the valley of Anduin became her home, where she ruled with her husband Celeborn. Welcome to Fantasy Slice. Let's take a look at the life of Galadriel. Her father, Finarfin, was the prince of the Noldor and of Earwen. He was the brother of the most important elf in the First Age, Feanor. She would also have 4 older brothers, Finrod, Oredreth, Angrod and Aegnor. Choosing to follow Fingolfin in the far north to cross the Helcaraxe, the dangerous ice walls, she would part ways from Feanor before the Kinslaying at the city of Alqualonde. Meeting her future husband Celeborn in Doriath during the First Age, she befriended Melian the Mire and was questioned about the cause of the Noldor exile, leaving out important bits like the death of Finwë, the Kinslaying at Alqualonde, and the burning of the ships at Losgар. After the death of Morgoth at the end of the First Age, she would offer a safe return to Valinor by its rulers, the Valar. She would refuse the offer and chose to stay in Middle-earth. Because of this, she was banned from returning to Valinor up until the War of the Ring in the Third Age. While situated in an elven settlement called Lindon, she bore a daughter named Celebrian. They would eventually move eastward close to Khazad-dûm and establish the realm of Eregion. While in Eregion, they would make contact with an Anduin settlement in the valley of Anduin, which became Lothlorien. Galadriel was given one of the elven rings of power, Nenya, the Ring of Water, forged by the greatest smith in Eregion, Celebrimbor. These rings were created for Annatar, who later became the evil Sauron. Once they had found out about Annatar's treachery, Galadriel counselled Celebrimbor in the hiding of the 3 elven rings. These were given to Gil-galad, Círdan, and Galadriel herself. During the Third Age, Galadriel used her ring to protect Lothlorien. She was always conscious of using it when Sauron had control of the One Ring. However, during this period, he had lost it. She would become the grandmother of Elladan, Elrohir, and Arwen through her daughter's marriage to Elrond. Being one of the founding and most vital members of the White Council, which was a group of elves and wizards to counter Sauron's growing power, her recommendation to put Gandalf at the head fell on deaf ears, with Saruman taking the role. During the gathering of the Fellowship of the Ring, Frodo looked into the Mirror of Seeing and offered her the One Ring in return. In response, she portrayed an image of herself, corrupted by the ring. Successfully resisting the ring, she muttered the words, "I passed the test." The power of her ring could not be overcome unless Sauron battled her with the One Ring. Because of this, the armies of Dol Guldur stood no chance when marching upon Lothlorien. After the War of the Ring, and with the death of Sauron, she travelled with Thranduil to Mirkwood, destroying everything that was left behind. On the way back home to Lothlorien, she took a detour to Minas Tirith, attending the wedding of her granddaughter, Lady Arwen, to King Elessar. Meeting the remaining ring-bearers at the Grey Havens, including Gandalf and Elrond, Frodo and Bilbo joined too as they both bore the One Ring. She would take a ship back home to the Undying Lands in Valinor. Sometime during the Fourth Age, she would reunite with her husband Celeborn as he would travel to Valinor. She would also receive Gimli, who was the only dwarf to ever enter Valinor.